Guys, if you're clicking on this video, you already know I'm gonna crash out, okay? I'm already re-recording this because last time I sounded like a zombie. Hopefully I don't sound too dead now because it is late. I'm not trying to scream. I just want to get this video out, and usually I wait a couple more hours until I do my reviews. I'm not doing it at this point. I want to make an Anime Crusaders update video tomorrow, and that's gonna be I have some things to say about that. You know, if that dev is watching, the video is coming soon. I'm sorry, I'm a little late. Going back to this peak game. So this was update 8.0 for the game, the divine update, whatever you want to call it. And this update came out exceptionally quick, okay, for usual updates for this game. The last update we had was on a Monday, and that was JoJo's part like 67, whatever update that was, because there's been so many JoJo updates at this point. But now the 8.0 update released on a Saturday, okay? So this was like 4 to 5 days of downtime between updates, because they kind of delayed a couple days for the JoJo update, and now they're back on schedule, I guess. But obviously not, because this is so unpolished. There's so much wrong. There's basically nothing good I can say about it. There is nothing good. Maybe I can cope at some points, but that's all I can do. We got 5 new units, with them being Freerin, Rob, Lucy, or Lucci, or whatever, Stark, Fern, and Ubel. These are all going to be banner units, and not from the gem banner. It's going to be a new currency that you need, which is going to be from the new game mode. No, this game mode isn't anything special. It's just portals, and you go from tier 1 and you go to tier 10, like, you know, every other game. And you know, these portals aren't ever usually bad or anything, but somehow Anime Rangers X makes them bad, because once you get up into the higher tiers of the portals, you start to realize, why aren't my units doing that much damage? And I don't know if it's bugged, maybe I'm using the wrong team, but I was using Eto and Dio, and on the tier 10 portal it took me 13 minutes to clear because none of my units were like hitting the gate, or the gate at the end that has like 80 billion HP. Now it's a lot less than what Dio had. He had like 400 billion HP in that last Ascension game mode, and it took me triple the time to clear something that has way less health. Again, I don't know if this is a bug. I don't know if you're supposed to use certain elements or something, or certain units. I don't know. Well, obviously you're supposed to use the new Freerin units, because going on to that now, these units are not balanced ever so slightly. I'm gonna put up a screenshot of Lucci, the new secret, or one of the new secrets other than Freerin. Freerin's a secret, Lucci's a secret, Stark's a mythic, Fern's a mythic, and Ubel's a mythic. How much damage is this guy doing again? Let me check real quick. Shout out to Raijin. He sent the screenshot. Where is it? Oh, he's doing 725 billion damage every 3.5 seconds. Are we kidding? Are we kidding? Something happened. There's no way this is a typo, because surely some people would have caught this. I don't know. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna cry. I might just start crying on the recording here. These units are not balanced. Ubel, as well, she's doing what? Yeah, 500 million every 6 seconds. I'm pretty sure she's doing 2 billion as well. I'll show the screenshots from other people. These are not my screenshots. Like, dude, everything is broken. Why are we releasing stuff like this? Community sentiment is already literally 50 feet under the ground, and we're still releasing crap like this, bro. How this it has 44,000 players playing right now. This gotta be botted, bro. I don't believe anybody is actively playing this right now, but maybe they are. I guess I'm playing. I'm actively playing it. Oh my goodness. All right. What else can I cover next? I guess I'm not gonna go over the mythic units. Let me just go over Freerin, the other secret. So in the update log, it says, upon beating a tier 10 portal, the player has a 0.5% chance to obtain a Freerin portal. Okay, whatever. But if you actually play the game, you're going to figure out that if you do a tier 10 divine portal, if I open it here, it's going to say it has a 100% chance. Obviously, you know, disregarding the AI slop picture that is on the screen right now, or probably, you know, all over my screen, you might be confused because that's not what the update log said. But now if we go to a Freerin portal, for example, Freerin herself is going to be a 0.05% chance. Maybe this was a typo in the update log, but this was not explained correctly, and it's just misinformation. That's what it is. So I'm sure she's broken as well. If Lucci's broken and he's a banner unit, and he's a banner secret, who knows how much Freerin's doing, okay? And I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'll probably wake up tomorrow and see she's doing 5 quadrillion damage, just, you know, just as a little troll or something. But hey, we got a daily reward login, bro, for the new currency, the flowers or whatever that you use for the banner. That's pretty good, right? That might be the only good thing that came out of this update. If it's even working. I'm not even sure if it's working or not. I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't. Moving on to another big section here. We got new traits and rerolls. Okay, now there was 2 new traits, with them being Dark Ranger and Beyonder. And no, you cannot get them with regular trait rerolls. You're going to need divine traits, which you get from divine portals. Now these rerolls are going to be a 0.05% chance to get, and I honestly, this is probably the only like decent thing I'm going to say. These traits themselves before I go into anything else, are broken. If I just look at Beyonder itself, again, this is not my screenshot. Beyonder is just a insane version of Sovereign already. I'll put the photo of the passive up on screen. Of course, the UI is broken, so you can barely read it, but actually, I guess I'll read it out. 500% more damage, 300% more health, 50% more range, 10% more evade, 15% skill resistance, 50% ability cooldown, plus 10% speed, of course, one placement, but you're also just going to be able to equip one soul. And it looks like this server just got shut down or something. No, I got put into the portal, dude. Are you kidding me? Sorry, off tangent. But I know, like, I'm starting to regret making my like poll video where, you know, there was a lot of polls that were explaining a bunch of changes that could happen to this game. And one of them was a new, you know, material system overall, and I guess this is part of that new material system. I don't know if maybe I just have bad takes or something, bro. I don't know what it is. Maybe this wasn't the right play. The only good thing I can say about these traits is at least they're rare. They should be rare. It's going to be hard to even get enough rerolls to be able to get Beyonder like consistently, or with whatever the other trait is. I guess it's like a little collector item if you happen to get lucky. So sure, whatever. That's it with the trait rules. We did get 2 soul reworks, okay? We got the Dragon Fury soul rework. Now you're just going to be gaining more damage every time you attack. I'll put it up on screen. And for the solo challenges, which I believe probably 5 people have, you're going to be able to prevent a KO one time. You're going to gain 50% range and 30% speed. And on spawn, you're going to deal 100 million damage in 30 seconds to get a 100% damage buff for 30 seconds. Yeah, bro. Good luck. You either, I mean, if you want the soul to begin with, you can either get the soul or win the lottery for $5 billion. You choose. I'm going to personally pick the soul of challenges, of course, because that seems the more optimal decision. But now we're moving on to the part that really also annoys me. Well, everything annoys me, but we got some quality of life. Now, if you're looking on the screen, you're going to see that the quality of life is packed into a game pass, which is 300 Robux. Now you're saying, oh, it's only $3. I don't care. It's quality of life. Put it into the game for everybody. Stop making it pay to win. We already get enough pay to win with the 3 times speed, bro. Like, we don't need this. And I don't want to hear, oh, it's tradable. Stop. Just stop. As you can see, this is just a crash out video at this point. But what does this game pass actually do? So basically what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to gain access to sub-trait filters and auto curse rerolls. So you're going to be able to filter out certain sub-traits you want when you're trying to roll for double mythic traits like Sovereign and Duplicator or stuff like that. And with the auto curse reroll, you're going to be able to select certain thresholds for each individual curse. So for example, a popular curse combination is ability damage and ability cooldown. You're going to want minus 15% ability cooldown and plus 15% ability damage. So this game pass, or quote unquote quality of life, is going to make it easier to get this curse. But both of these quality of lives, aka these game passes, or this one game pass, is bugged. People are reporting that the game pass itself is rolling off that they have selected, and curses are rolling so fast that it's also just going by the curses that you have selected. So basically, it's completely useless. And again, you did pay 300 Robux for this, and this is supposed to be quality of life, but this is only making the game harder. Not really, but it's not adding anything. This is not a quality of life at this point in time. I mean, yeah, that's all this update had to offer. It just happens every time that when I see the update log is leaked or whatever you want to call it, you know, it looks decent, and then I get into the game, nothing works. There's absolutely no communication from anybody, and I just get mad every time. I don't even know why I put up with it anymore, because it's just bad update after bad update after bad update. Like, I don't hate anybody on the dev team. It's just I don't know what's going on. Models barely got any better. I'm gonna say it. Like, they don't impress me at all. Honestly, they look a little better than before, which is a step in the right direction, but again, they still don't impress me. Not even to mention on the summon banner, if you're trying to select a specific unit, half of the units in the game are DMCA'd, so you don't even know what you're picking. There's no indicator at all. Not half, but like, bro, it's a lot of units that are just grayed out, so it makes it harder for newer players to even know what they're trying to pick on the select banner. This has been an issue for like 2 updates now. Honestly, at this point, there is no point in even logging into the game for like 1 or 2 days after the update, because everything's bugged and there's no point in playing. I don't, like, dude, I want to keep covering the game, but like, is it even worth my, I don't even know if this is worth my energy at this point. I really do hate making negative videos after negative videos on all of these updates, dude. I want to get one update where like I can actually be happy with it and talk and, you know, blaze the devs a little bit, but I just can't, dude. People were complaining about that Crusaders update, bro, and this makes, that Crusaders update makes this look like, I don't, you get the idea, dude. This is awful. I never thought it could get worse than the Fairy Tail update, but this is 10 times worse. It might even be more. You know, I was excited it was free run, or mostly free run, or I think, and I was like, you know what, I like free run, dude. This could be a decent update, decent amount of content, kind of, but the portals themselves are buggy. Don't know if I'm using the wrong units, but I'm pretty sure it's just really buggy. The units are not balanced. Lucci is completely broken. Oh, I forgot to mention Gappy. How could I forget? Oh, Gappy. Now, Gappy, he got nerfed. He got nerfed. Okay. Now the thing was, I didn't really expect him to get nerfed in the sense where he was not really usable anymore, which he's still usable, but I'm pretty sure he's getting completely outshadowed by banner secret units and portal secret units now, free Rin and loot sheep, because I'm assuming free Rin's probably busted as well. So all that grind for basically nothing, and yeah, and I voted in these polls for a lot of rebalances and stuff, but I just feel like it could have gone just smoother, and this didn't balance anything. It just got even worse. Like, I almost regret just making that poll video, bro. Like, I don't know, maybe my takes are just bad. Like, I'm confused, dude. Once again, confused. I'm gonna end the video there. This is awful. I'm probably not gonna play this update until something gets addressed, some things get fixed. I'm gonna keep grinding for Akaza and Anime Crusaders. I'm almost there, dude. I'm almost there. You know how much I want to scream? You know how much I want to scream that I don't have Akaza yet? Or I guess the Crusader version of Akaza, because I want to scream, dude. But I'm not gonna scream. I'm gonna stay peaceful. But let me know what you guys think of this magnificent update. Hope you enjoyed my little crash out. And let me know what you think. If you think my takes are bad, if you think I'm being too harsh, but I don't think that's going to be the case at all. Is there anything else to go over? But not really. I covered most everything. So I'm ending the video here because I'm getting sick of this. Peace.